Hello, my lovely bunny. So, I just completed an experiment which shows that people can now do a flood dose of Iboga without being in physical torture by using morning glory leaf. Just a little bit of leaf is fine. I mean, it's not toxic, but flowers may also work. And yeah, so first I discovered that morning glory leaf cancels psychedelic effects for other psychedelics. And it not just cancels, but it transforms, it converts their energy into peace and relaxation. And especially, it combines very well with ayahuasca. I find that energy is really perfect for it. And even if you just have anxiety or stress or poor memory or any mental issues or even bacterial infections, I mean, morning glory has so many benefits. It's crazy. Morning glory leaf, not the seeds. The seeds are a psychedelic drug like LSD, but there's a Ayurvedic herb related to morning glory. It's called Shankapushpi. Maybe you heard about it, but they sell it everywhere in India. It's that purple drink, and it's supposed to be good for your brain. I personally never noticed any direct benefits from it, but apparently that's because I don't really suffer from anxiety. But if I did, then I'm sure I would have noticed benefits, and I wonder if it's good for ADHD also. But anyway, it's just so incredible with psychedelics, and the fact that it blocks the nausea better than anything I've ever found is crazy. Crazy. So like, okay, normally, now I wanted to see, can I? Would it still block the psychedelic trippiness of Iboga? And no, it does not. It does not seem to block the psychedelic trippiness of Iboga, which is interesting. It only blocks other psychedelics, but not Iboga. I mean, Iboga is quite different from other psychedelics, and some people don't even classify it as a psychedelic, but some say it's more like onirogenic. But anyway, and Iboga imagery is also very different. It's not like, I mean, unless you get like extremely high doses, it generally doesn't. I've rarely read accounts where it matched like ayahuasca visuals, but it's more dreamlike. And so anyway, normally I can't take more than like maybe 1.5 to 2 grams of Iboga without feeling pretty nauseous. But with the morning glory, I was able to take 4 grams at a time, easily, with pretty much no nausea, maybe just like the tiniest tinge of some feeling, certainly a lot of pooping, and there was a heaviness to that first day. So the way to do Iboga is 2 days. This is the traditional way. The first day, you take half the dose, split up throughout the day. The second day, you take the other half of the dose, split through that day. And ideally, you want to have your full blast off peak experience at night, because at nighttime the energy is quieter. There's darkness. You need darkness. And so anyway, so that's the timing, and so you can experiment to see like what you're capable of handling, whether it's 2 grams every 3 hours or whatever, 4 grams every 5 hours, something like that. I don't know. But for me, I was able to take, let's see, actually I did do it over Over 2 days, yeah. Just 2 days, yeah. Yeah, but I didn't do it quite exactly right because I wasn't even planning on doing this exactly, but I just took 4 grams of female bark the first day. And yeah, I was feeling nice. I was feeling quite nice on that. Oh, and some deep emotional connection on that. The female bark is better, I think, for emotional connection. I was feeling, yeah. And then the male bark was better for Nibbana meditation. And so the second day, on the advice of my partner, who says I need to be more masculine, I took the male bark, 4 grams at a time, and I was a little scared of bad nausea because Iboga nausea is the worst. I went through that one time in my life where I took 10 grams Iboga all at one time. Oh my God. Yeah, that was like just infinite hell for 30 hours. Oh, God. But anyway, so yeah, I was taking it, and I was having some pretty clear visions, but nothing meaningful. It was all random at this point because it was still not a high enough dose. But anyway, so and the body load was it's like weakening. So like walking around is like a little bit tiresome. Plus you're not sleeping, so you're just lying. Basically, you just want to lie down like the whole time. And when you're lying down, though, or when I was lying down, it was quite nice. It was just very relaxing. And but during the middle phase, on that first day, if you do it like that, when you take half your dose the first day, that's when you get these like your brain is like kind of fritzing out, like can't really follow thoughts much, and those things are just like everything you get deep into some rabbit hole for a few seconds and then like it just disappears. Like, where did that go? What was I even thinking about? That was crazy. It just kept happening. Oh my God. Yeah, very, very, very weird, but anyway. Then, so at the end of that medium level experience, I was like, okay. It's a little heavy for me at this point. I don't think I want to take more. It's not too bad, but I don't want to take more. And then my friend told me that our common mutual shaman friend told us that it's the second day when you can take it and you don't have side effects from taking it, and you just feel amazing, like peace and love. And I was like, oh really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that I could just take it the second day after doing the half of it the first day, and then there no side effects. I never heard that. But actually, now it makes sense when I think about my own history with it. First time I took it, I did 2 grams first day, 1.5 grams second day, 1 gram third day, and every single day less side effects to the point where it's none at the end at the 1 gram. Anyway, so I took another 4 grams of bark. But before I took the next 4 grams, I'm already at this point. I'm at like 10 grams on this day plus 4 grams the previous day. So, Now, before I took the next 4 grams, it was 10 grams total, including the 2 days at this point. So until I took the next 4 grams, I was thinking like, well, I don't need to take more. But I was talking to my friend, and he was saying that how it's, like I said, it's really, this is, the juicy time. You want to take it now. And but before he said that, he was asking me if niacin would work to end an Iboga trip, because it ends other psychedelics. And I said, I'll try it. So I took some niacin, took a few grams of niacin and vitamin B3. And it seemed like it did block the psychedelic effects of Iboga, like especially the visions and stuff. Not the tracers, though. I had like so strong tracers, like I would move my hand like there's like 10 hands, like. But interestingly, when I ate a mango, the tracers just vanished. That's crazy. I don't know if it's vitamin C or what. Anyway. So, what was I talking about? Yeah, my mind is still a little bit in there. Like, yeah. Whoa. So anyway, okay, so I took the niacin, right? And then I decided I was going to take more Iboga anyway, so I took 4 grams of Iboga after that. And I definitely felt effects from that 4 grams. That was... but it wasn't as strong as it should have been, I think. I was getting some mild visuals, but closed eyes. And then... so then I took another 5 grams, but that one I vomited up, but no nausea, almost no nausea. Like, that's crazy. I was like, wait, you don't need nausea to vomit. Why do we even have nausea? Like, anyway, so yeah, that last dose was a failure, and I just gave up after that. But I gotta say, like, I was surprised, first of all, that I was able to actually sleep for like maybe 5 hours last night. I thought like no sleep, but I was gifted with some sleep. And what else? Yeah, so, okay, what can I say about the after effects? Today is the day after, so yeah, just very, very peaceful. Very, very peaceful. Energy is a little low, but it's not terrible. I could do things. If I made some food, I could clean some kitchen, whatever. I went to the store. Saw the sunset on the beach. Sunrise, sorry. And yeah. And I just, I feel like, giggly, funny, like, silly, cute, sweet, and, interesting, because I took mostly the male Iboga, and I thought I was expecting to be feeling more, like, masculine, but, I mean, it definitely felt more masculine than the female Iboga, but I don't feel like more masculine than before I took the Iboga. Not yet, anyway, but I guess I have to wait for energy to come back too. Anyway, the point of this video is just to say that you can get the benefits of flood dosing Iboga without the terrible nausea, and also reducing the body load. And basically, it's very tolerable. Like, I'm pretty much a wussy at this point. Like, I don't want to, like, take high doses of anything that's going to make me, like, nauseous or feel bad. And I was able to handle this, like, so, that's crazy. Because I never thought I would be able to handle a blood dose of, like, 20 grams. Like, well, I mean, I vomited the last one, but anyway. Point is, this is definitely a valid protocol to follow, and it should be spread to all the Iboga providers and stuff. So, if you ever are considering doing an Iboga Flood for all the incredible medical benefits, I mean, it can reverse multiple sclerosis and dementia conditions and all kinds of brain conditions, and also like tons of other like physical health issues. Some people have cured cancer, Lyme disease, and all kinds of things. But yeah, I think this is the approach to follow, unless you just don't mind feeling like absolute crap for a day. Then you can do it without the morning glory. Did the morning glory reduce the trippiness of the Iboga that much? It's hard to say. It's hard to say for sure. Maybe a little bit, but you could just take a little more Iboga. But just don't take too much at one time. Like I made the mistake of taking that 5 grams. It looks like 4 grams was fine for me, but 5 grams, that was a little too much. And also another what? Maybe another issue was the way I swallowed it. So I have this technique for swallowing the Iboga powder without really tasting it. And basically I just put like the 4 grams on a little spoon, and I put that under my tongue, and then I take some roselle juice or any kind of or maybe cranberry juice would probably work too, and just cold, and then just put it in the mouth, swish, and swallow. And so I did that with the 5 grams, but I was a little lazy, and I didn't break up this clump of Iboga, and I think it remained like a solid clump in my stomach that couldn't be digested. Maybe that's why I vomited too. Anyway, so thank you everybody for being present and sharing. I love you, and may you find harmony. Don't forget to check out my inner child therapist friend, Deja. Her Instagram is I hope you find serenity. She can really help with a lot of issues. I hope you find serenity too.